Hello guys, and today is the night 32 day of discipline practice, and I talk about my day. My day is going well, and today I am discussing about like topics which is related to the why I am learning this language, why does it need to learn this language to like in real life and to get a job and do something like this. So basically, it's need for like a good job as well as like if you want to grow in your life and if you want to achieve something great and that for that position you need to pay that's time you have to learn this language. You should definitely to learn. You should useful for you to learn this language. As usual I say the most of the video like if you want to do like English is not open. If English is not gives you the job, so it's open the more opportunities to give you the opportunity to public speaking or to getting a job. Sorry, and I'm thinking about something and that's why I'm liking here to speak and so now let's start. I am learning this language because I know that basically this language is very helpful for my job and my career, which help me to grow the more opportunity to like something like this. So basically, I just want to learn this language and for my placement journey as well as the like in placement from all of these companies in the tech sector they ask all about the questions and in English. So if you don't know English, they don't care. They won't give you the job because they know that if you are able to speak this language, if you are able to like the concept which and the things like whatever have you studied so far. So this is not matter that to the interview will give you the jobs after knowing these things. But if you basically it's matter that how you could be able to speak to how you could be able to speak our projects and your thoughts. Like your thoughts means the correct thought. That you not like this whatever you speak while giving the interview and they don't understand what are you speaking. So basically this is the what you needs to speak now needs to speak like productive things related to the something the interview related to something whatever the interview has spoken. So the just this is the matter things and this this will help you to like prove it. Like I am just learning. I have been learning this language like since 1 month. I will just cover. I have just covered and I have just I have just completed my 30-day challenge of school speaking practice and now just I am feeling very confident to speak this language. I don't need to like think about more and just I am speaking with like a flow. I just not go into the deep and I don't need to force myself to speak anything. You just speak it. So basically, if you also want to speak this language like me, so you can definitely to follow my YouTube channels and you can also speak and basically I am not make the videos for the views and anything else. Just I make the videos for like my communication skills and when I record the videos and after recording the video just I listen what did I do the mistakes while speaking. So basically it's improved just it's benefits for me to just I try to when I record the video next time so I will just not repeat the same mistakes. So whatever do the right now do is speaking English. So basically just I want for this I just recording the sessions and I don't need and as well as one more things my phone storage. As usually I say most of the videos to my phone memory not I haven't more space in my phone, so I just record one by one videos and after recording the YouTube just I delete it from there. So basically I just and next video just I'm talking about like interview. Like also the most important thing, if you don't know English, if you don't know how to learn things like most of the content over the internet it's like English. And if you are going to other country, if you have to need sometimes you need like you will need you will have to meet like communicate with the different clients who can belong to the different countries. So how you will manage at that time? So before to facing that problem, you start to learn this language. And I share my experience to like I when I start to record my sessions at the initially age, I feel like what did you do? Why why did you do? So basically this type of this type of sentences, this type of like thinking in my mind currently going on. So that's why I just like after completed like 15 days, 2 weeks, I just realized that I improved myself to speak this language, and I like my time. I I just increase the my journey of English, and I will just think like if you are practicing some things like for a since long time, it's, if you are practicing something since long time, then it's not and then that things will improve your daily routines and the daily routine. And while doing that things, you can't feels like I'm doing something boring things, and this will like feels like most of the things I'm thinking. I'm just saying about something discussing about it. Basically most of the things you watch the reels and sleeping. So and instead of thinking that you are following your hobby, then make the new hobbies to like improve ourselves with the new technology. It's help you to for the for to explore life. You don't and life is not have you don't need, like life you mean of life you don't need have you don't need to on the lots of money. It means like how you live the peaceful life. So it's big, it is the like very most important thing for the lesson. So everyone can learn this lesson. Everyone should learn this language just for the like if you don't know the meaning of it, the meaning of life you want you can achieve the something big and every time you are just like uh, just in your mind the wrong thoughts are coming, so you are thinking about like future or anything is not live like a peaceful life. Not better that this is the right good life. So just start to live a very peaceful life and make the environment and make the good friends, make the good environment around you for living the good and good community. Good community also help you to like be a positive when you feel like sometimes because everyone feels like sometimes difficult. So it's at that time you just feel and because they are when there's something and they are when you are discussing our problem with that person. So at that time you are just feeling like normal and doing something. So I will also I'm also this time I'm also alone. I no one no, no I have no friend to discuss anything my problems and related. Just I feels like if you do something, if you want to do something, then you should live alone life. Like you should live like alone some for a few years, for some time. Some time if you get a success, then people automatically attract you to you. They are people interested you to know about. People interest you too. People interested you know about your journey, and they are they want they start to they are love to make your friend. They are just approach you for friendship and something else. It's not like for like something to just thinking about it. Instead of thinking like I don't have a friend to make a friend with the hobbies and for I'm just my point of view. You know, living alone is the like best part of your life, best part of your uh, time where you can learn the something, where you can realize what is the life, why we need this and something else. So this time saying this, you can also live your own life while studying or when you do for something for ourselves, for society, for family. So that time you should also live your own. Now I'm discussing. Now I have to go to hear this 10-minute video from here. So now I'm discussing about next topics. So, like, why do people face the most usually face the problem? Let me tell you. Let me tell you something. It's basically people people are afraid to run this line just because of they are just give, they just gives the most excuse एक्सक्यूज लाइक नहीं कहते हैं कि एक्सक्यूज दे आर जस्ट काम को टालना, एक काम पे जैसे बोलेंगे कि कल से नेक्स्ट डे आई विल स्टार्ट योर प्रोग्रेस और नेक्स्ट डे आई विल प्रैक्टिस एंड यूजली एंड दिस वे and next day will never come in your life. Means when you want to learn something, then you will start at the moment. So basically, if you are following this, if you are doing this type of things, so you can definitely to start that day. If you think like, if you know that these things are right and correct, then you will start at that moment and at the same time where you are thinking. So basically, I'm just thinking, and people are just they are just thinking about when I record myself, when I upload the videos on YouTube channel and things. So people and my colleagues, my friends, my family, what they are thinking about me. So I just suggest you that let me tell you something about that because they don't have a time to think about you and think about like what are you doing, what have you doing so far. So just they are most of the people they are ignoring you, ignore yourself, and people they are not give more attention, right? Two or three people are just this like unhappy to your career, just feels like jealous whatever you're doing. So just ignore that and be and it's necessary if you don't have any type of person in your life, they are just not feeling to your work, jealous or whatever you're doing. So your life is like not as much of it. And I am also lots of my friends who just feels like it's work when I do something different. So basically just I say that. And next I'm discussing about like how people like next thing is most of the students they are feel the problem of like distractions and discipline. They don't leave the discipline like distractions and so many distractions they have for already since a long time. Why they are facing the problem? They don't want to leave the discipline and initially it's not possible to leave the like one day you are thinking about like today I am just leave the discipline life. So these things are not happening one day. You are just following this long time. You want to live a disciplined life. So one day it's not possible to become a disciplined life. It's take a long time. It's will like take a 20 day, 30 day, 1 month. You are just start to like you start to take the initially few steps. Like few steps means the gradually try to reduce the like distractions. Like I have also removed distractions, but I reduce my distractions and my distraction will I will convert my distraction with the right some useful things like in the meantime most of this when they are watching videos and they are doing their interest. But I have been doing the gym at I go to the gym at evening time since a long time ago, like 5 years, and this are showing with my consistency of my something, and I have been learning this language since like 30 since 1 month. Since I have been learning since 1 month, I have already completed in 30 days. And if I talk about like why I have been if I follow the same things like next 60 days or 90 days, then how will be the level of this language? And at that time I will just speak like very confident this language. And at that moment, if I talk about, at that moment, I am just not thinking about like to English to Hindi, convert this language, English to Hindi, Hindi to English. Most of the students, they are doing the same things. They are just converting this language, Hindi to English, Hindi to English. And they have the bad practice to learn this language. And few of the students, they are saying that I don't have a grammar, I don't know the grammar too. Basically, bro, I'm just saying that you are in basic classes, like primary classes, you have already you have already studied about like ERM model and something like this simple structure. If you are a good student, if you are like average student, then you would have studied like this type of sentences. Like you are, but if you don't study, so just you start to study, just you start to do the study this type of structure of sentences and learn the grammar or something. They don't need to like more grammar to make this language. But if you are basically don't know anything, so I don't know how you will be learn this language. So And just talking about the person who are just knowing about something is the grammars and the rules and everything, who can start to speak this language and to speak well good English, well English, and I'm also I'm just thinking about most of the times when I become more fluent in this language. So because when I speak going to anywhere and just to speak this language, people are just thinking about how I have just to speak this language very well, and I'm just very happy to learn this language because like if I talk about my current situation, I'm doing the multiple things at the same time. If I follow the same thing at the one, one time, then I will become the more like top 5% is I will become in the top 5% in millions where I will earn the lots of money and lots of money. Because I want to earn the I will want to the want to earn more money, but with the knowledge, not I don't want to read the I don't want to get the something in the shortcut. I don't want to achieve the shortcut part. I want to get something with the like a process. And I say them most of the videos. I will tell you something. I'm telling you something. Let me tell you something about the process. Process will take a time to get a something to achieve the something. But when you get the something, then you, that things are live with you the permanent. But most of the students most of the they are doing they are always searching the shortcut path, and shortcut path they are doing if you learn if they are learn something, they are just searching for a shortcut path, and after getting after after learning after cheating, and cheating will not provide you with good things. You just want something gradually with the process, and you can definitely to learn on it. You can't if you don't learn 100%, then you will reach the 70%, 60%, 50%. So as enough to for your career, for your discussing about something. If you have a proper knowledge whatever you are studying so far, so it's good for your career. So I'm just telling about these things. And if you talk about my next thing, this is what I'm talking about the next thing. Next thing is that what should I take a topic? Because student are what they will be it's what will follow the process to learn this. What will student to follow the what should follow the process to learn this language, which are not to get the language. So I just give you the some tips. The some tips is one of the first tips is have to first thing is have to just you should start with the basics, practice and record ourselves after recording. And it's not and most important thing is that we don't compare ourselves with others, like those who are reached the intermediate level, who can speak well. They are just thinking instead of thinking when will we reach the level of the that person. We are thinking about that person then that person are also live have also lived the positions where I am. So if you are thinking like this, so I'm sure that you are not like most of the students they are start to learning something. Most of the students they are just practicing the English, but they don't do the mistake with consistency. That's why after 15 days, 15 days, 10 days, they are just committed to learn this language, and that's why they are not learn this language, and in their mind just like no just in their mind they are just think like this. They are just they मान लेते, they are just consider that English is not meant for me, this is not a cup of tea, this is not meant for me. I'm not learn this language. I will not learn this language. It's needs for it's not meant for me. So basically, it is if you think like this, you will never learn this language. You are just think like this is the process. You should just follow the process. A follow process will always gives you the good result. I am the real example of this. This time I don't have a need to think about English, Hindi. Just I'm thinking about English and convert this language. And if I talk about if you want if you are if you would be seeing my previous video, like first video, at that video I was when I was speaking this language. So basically, I just and most of I do the lots of mistakes while speaking. Even somehow I maintain speak and record myself within the 15 minutes at that video. So basically, I just say you that if I if I will be too, so you can also do too. You can also learn this language. So basically, I'm just saying that, and as usual, you can just start to practice this language. And now, today I want to record the video for 25 minutes. I just want to record because I don't know why I'm just in these days I'm just since I was very happy to with the English because I see the result of this language to I speak very well, and I will do something different and something great in my future for with the help of the English. English will provide me the lots of information. I have the more technical knowledge. So if any technical knowledge, whatever I have learned, and I will also learn. I will also learn this language. And also I don't stop here to learn the new technology, learn new things. And also every day I learn the new things in every day, like DSL, that's the problem, data structure in a project problem, which help me to grab, which help me to qualify the technical elements and to interview elements after they are most important part of the interview journey, like DSL elements, which will be provide you to higher package. Like if you want to just like a 3.5 4 LPA package, they don't need to learn the they don't need to learn a development DSL, but they want to go for 30 LPA, 35 LPA, 20 LPA. You must have to learn this language. Basically, not like basics. You have you you have to a clarity. You should have the clarity of the DSL, not like a basics with the deep knowledge. If you don't have a deep knowledge like a basics means, if you want to grab more, because in these times competition will be the huge. If I talk about the competition, but if you learn, if you are follow the process, if you are gradually learn, then one day definitely to comes in your life too. You will be qualified. If you will be able to grab another opportunity, but once you learn the DSL, then they don't need to learn again. And every day just you are giving a 3 hours, 4 hours, and I am very happy. I'm just if I talk about people such as my colleagues means my friends and my but here I live the around my here the most of the friends here my friends are they are just thinking about how you are very hectic schedule. They are just morning to evening night, and they are studying to gyms and blah blah blah. They are saying I'm very happy that you for live this strict schedule, and this schedule will help me to in my future to achieve the something. If you are not living if you not live discipline life, then this will not help you to get achieve the something and just do it. And here I start the video to record, and I just pray for you to you will be the go for the right path, and you should start to learn this language. If you want to do something, you have to learn this language. You have to initiate. You have to take the initiative of to learn this language. Without initiative, and you just start where you land, where you learn something. Some of this one belong to village, and some of the engineering students there. If you are professional, then they must be good. And they have no other option to they are just with the president engineering student, so thinking like this, I don't want the English, and one day you need to learn this. I so happy why you will be wait for the learning in the next day. You will start to learn from today, and tomorrow will never comes in your life. So you will know definitely very well. So now here I stop to record the video here, and I will meet you tomorrow the next video.